So here we are looking at the Rossignol Angus, which changed a lot this year. We really changed up the ride. Some of it I like and some of it I don't, and some of us, our riders, didn't either. Same setback. It's a 60% rocker, but you can see there's a little more camber in the 40% right here than before. You can also see the whole board. See this orange part? The whole board. That means the whole board has a slight bevel to it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just like a millimeter or two. But and generally like it on Battalion. Although Battalion doesn't do this, they don't bevel this whole part. They kind of flat and then bevel more up as you get to the tip and tail. Rossignol just beveled the whole damn thing, which I wouldn't mind if it was just like, up here, but you actually do feel it edge to edge. It feels like it's like on hard snow. On softer snow, you just feel like something's off. Like when you lean into a harder carving turn, it just doesn't quite feel the same. It feels a little more washy. It just didn't feel right to us. And then when you're in hard snow, you really feel it. You feel like your edges are not near the snow where you want them. And it's good though that there's magnet traction, because when you finally get to the edge, it grips, but I think just having the whole thing beveled up doesn't really allow you to utilize the camber, between the feet to spring out of the turn like we could even with a Templar, which has 40% camber and 60% rocker. And where I used to really like this board, and it was always just like really close between the Angus and the one Magtech as to which one we liked more. This year it's just like clearly the one Magtech, and this is more fun if you want a really catchery, forgiving ride. You're not into springy turns, carving out of the turns. You're more into just like going into places, like it's a pretty stiff board, as you can see. But it's forgiving, so you could hit rails and boxes and such, and not have your edges near it, so you can just slide along the base and get off. But I'd rather see this tech on something a little less all mountain freestyle like this board. Like, we really like taking this through the pipe. We liked its narrower feel than the Rossignol One Magtech. All in all, it's just something's. I think they should have just gotten rid of the bevel and added the magnet traction, the mellow, like this kind of magnet traction between the feet, and then kind of mellow, almost no magnet traction here at the tip and tail. There's just a few bumps, so it doesn't grip too hard in softer snow that we were in. But that's the Angus. Could work for people who just want like more of a stiffer all mountain board that's forgiving, as long as they're not that into springy to carvy turns.